Okay, so this is a complete walkthrough of the Jeep 1978 Golden Eagle J10. On Facebook it's listed as a Comanche, but that's just because of the options there. So basically this truck is from Cedar City, Utah. It was restored. How would you describe that guy, Dylan? He's
Dustin.
Dustin, yeah.
He's a car enthusiast.
And this is Rob, the seller.
Yeah, he's a car enthusiast, love Jeeps. He's got a special place in his heart for full-size Wagoneers, J10s, J20s,
Yep.
and Chiefs. I actually reached out to him originally on a Chief that he sold, and he had this one in the works. It was an original J10 Golden Eagle. I told him I knew what it was. So when we started the restore process together. He basically asked me what color I wanted. I wanted it in the original brown.
Oh, so you had him do it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was all done before then.
Yeah, and so.
Yeah. And when was that, approximately?
Oh gosh, I've had the truck for about 3.5, 4 years, I guess.
3.5 or 4 years, so more like 2019.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID?
No, actually, it was pre-COVID. It would have been 2018.
2018.
I'd have to look back at the bill of sale, but anyway, I've been a Jeep guy my whole life. Got it, used it as primarily a mountain bike hauler. It's been on the highway maybe 4 times.
Yep. I've put it on twice, about 5-7 miles.
I drove it from Cedar City to here, which is about a 2-hour drive. Did it at about 75-80 miles an hour. Paint's good. It needs a really good wash.
Yeah, it has like a little bit of remnant, just like from, like just very mild.
But the decals.
But the decals are great. Paint's great. If you don't mind me just running through it. So basically, it's in great shape. It does have a mild leak around the oil pan. This is the only cosmetic rust whatsoever that was oversprayed. And again, just considering how long it's been, but this is the only spot on the entire truck that I've found that has it. On this side, it's much cleaner. And other than
the grill is original.
Yep, grill.
So it needs to be polished up.
Yeah, just a polish there. These are the BF Goodriches that are very deep, basically brand new looking. It looks so clean that one would assume the side lugs would be there, but they are taken. Just load range C. Oh, they're 31s. 31 10.5 by 15. You think this thing's lifted?
No, it's not lifted. This is all stock. Suspension is stock.
Okay, but it has Ranchos, right?
Yep. The tires.
The Ranchos.
The tires are brand new. They were brand new when I got the truck.
Okay, so they have almost no
mileage.
Yep. No mileage
while
whatsoever.
It was stored, I actually let air out of the tires so they wouldn't flatten out.
Yep. And then these are aftermarket. That's really the only change there.
Mirrors are aftermarket.
Yeah, mirrors are aftermarket. Here are some of the respray. Here's the interior. Seats are absolutely great. This one, like I said, is bolted down on all 4 sides. There's the carpet, which appears to be aftermarket and new.
Replacement.
Yep. And then here's the dash. Here's some of the stitching.
Yeah, dash is aftermarket replacement, and so are the door panels.
Yep. And then here's the glove box. I can get that open. There we go. So that little cover's there, and then there's the Quadra-Track full-time switch. So it's definitely a Quadra-Track model. So that could be replaced, and then everything works but the heater, right?
Oh no, the heater does work, but it's just not super strong.
Oh, okay.
This seat wiggles just a little bit.
Yeah.
But nothing major.
Yeah, and that's because of the bolt that I was mentioning. So if you see there, that's the one bolt. The other 3 are there. You can't even really tell when you're driving. It feels really solid, but you'll see when it starts. So let me just go ahead and start it. Yeah, see, without any fuel, just boom, fires right up. There is that noise. It's like a whistling noise from the carb, and I think that's probably the Monster 4-barrel or something similar. But you can see it here. And then here, if you don't mind moving your hand, you can see the seat just like minimally vibrate, just at idle only, due to the odd fire.
Here's the loose. It's a bolt. It's a missing bolt.
Right. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it does show. So maybe it was rock solid for me. Yeah. This one doesn't. That one does. So like I was saying, you just need to fabricate or do something to just get that mounted. There's the floor light switch. That works great. Lights appear to be working great. So the heater does work, you said?
Yeah, but it's not real great.
Yeah.
And the other small item that I will mention.
Yep.
Is that The fuel tank will read about an eighth of
an
a
inch
tank more than
Yep.
it actually has in it.
Yep.
I've run out of gas once because of it.
Yep.
Other than that, that's that.
Yep.
The lights in the dash.
And
do
I actually
work.
noticed that was intermittent, just so you know. It would sometimes it would be a little low and then it would kick in. Generally run in the higher.
Yep.
But and then here's the bed. Like I said, it's as clean as I mentioned. Like here's a microscopic ding. And you had this done as well, right? The Rhino liner.
The Rhino liner done.
Yep. And so that's super clean. You can see the sidewalls, maybe, or perhaps there was a patch of rust there that was replaced at some point. That's the only thing I can see. But other than that, it's really, really clean. And then, like I said, there's just some mild dents here from just, you know, years of use. And then this drops great, works awesome. So we're super clean here. A couple little leaves and stuff. You can see, you know, what it looked like before. Like I said, it just kind of looked a little rough underneath there, but nothing too bad. If you can just sort of see that. So really.
The bumper is new.
Yeah, and that's aftermarket?
Yeah.
Yep. And there's a little 4-pin trailer. Again, tires look great. These are the aftermarket wheels. You can see the wheel well's been painted, frames had some sort of just basic rattle coating. You can see there, you know, that's the extent of the rust, which is exceptionally mild surface rust. If you look there, you can kind of see all original, and you know, basically it just has an exterior cosmetic restore, and that's it. And other than that, it's really, really solid. And again, all the wheel wells were prepped. There's a bumper mount. There's one missing or even snapped off bolt there, perhaps on that rear bolt. And that's pretty much it. No major drips or leaks that you can really see. I think it's exceptionally mild. You can see new tie rod ends there. Leaf springs look great. There are your open knuckles. Do you mind popping that hood again, if you don't mind? You know, like I said, we hardly cleaned it. These are just over the years, a little bit of, you know, stuff here. So this is the wire going to the starter solenoid. Here's oh no, that is a starter wire. So you can see a little bit of exposing there. Fuel pressure regulator, electric choke. So that's cool. Looks like it has a, what are those called? Offhauser intake. It's got an aftermarket intake. Offenhauser.
Canyon air filter.
Yeah, dual port. I'll pull and see if it's a 4-barrel, but I put some serious money that it is. You know, so there's just a little bit of schlocky wiring here, but yeah, it's my dog. Is that okay? Thank you. Sorry about that. Yeah, yeah, she's a sweetheart. She'll be fine. But thank you. I really appreciate it. There it is. There's the ignition. You can see the plugs there. Definitely been replaced and in good shape. Yeah, good, strong HEI. So this is aftermarket. Strong makes it run, start, drive better. It's got a K&N sticker. So that is a K&N air filter there. So again, somebody just cut that out to let some more air in, and that's okay. So there isn't a, you know, a port coming in. You know, here's the underside of the hood, etc. So like I said, it's in really good shape. There's just a little bit of remnant primer here from when they had it painted. It's in really, really good shape. There's the battery that I threw in, just a Walmart, but it's a 3-year heavy duty. But there is room for, you know, an additional inch of battery here, but it hasn't been needed. And that's about it. Alternator is your standard, whatever that is, 10 or 12 SI alternator, and the power steering pump, and that's it. And then the radiator hoses, both upper and lower, have been replaced. You can see the sticker. There's nothing that's really visibly noticeable. The rag joint's tight on steering. This is your horn, but that's hooked up and working. This is the inspection lamp for the underhood. That wire is not hooked up. There's the heater box and the hoses for that, so that's nice and tight.
The fan does work.
Yeah, this fan?
No, the heater.
Oh, the heater fan. Okay, great. So I was mistaken about the fan. And that's about it. I mean, it really speaks for itself. I feel very good about it, so I hope you do too. Boom, just fired right up. Again, I think this is some sort of noise that's coming from the, some sort of intake noise. It could honestly be because of the, could just be a whistle that's coming from the, just due to a lack because this is exposed. That's my guess. So that's just part of the character of it. It's definitely on the fuel side. I don't know if you can hear that, but it definitely is coming from the fuel area. It's not a belt or anything like that. So thank you very much.